Welcome back to Hatha. Today I'm feeling kind of inspired by my latest conversation, the podcast episode interview with Danielle Evans. And in it, it's called The Nervous System Responds to a Whisper. And you might have heard me say this before, but it is one of my favorite phrases I've ever heard. And if you're in the Austin area, if you've been to any of the day retreats with me here, you might have met her before, Danielle. So today's practice is intended to be gentle, intended to be soft so that you can tune in. It can be very grounding. And what's interesting is the last two interviews I've done, one with Sandy, the physical therapist, and then Danielle, the massage therapist. Both of them had a similar message of kind of less is more, doing gets in the way of being. And we are gentler creatures than we might realize. You know, a lot of us kind of realize that we are soaking in a society that says do more, be more, strive more, bootstraps, nonsense, all of that. And a sense of, courage and capability is a wonderful, wonderful thing, but it can become out of balance. And so today, my intention is to balance any of that go, go, get 'em energy with a soft respite, with a time to be gentle, turn a little bit more inward, and let your nervous system just unwind. And it takes time. If you're not used to giving yourself time to unwind or time in just stillness and quiet, it can be uncomfortable. And I encourage you to just notice that and let the discomfort go, knowing this class doesn't last forever. So hopefully you'll find it enjoyable. And hopefully you'll come back to it anytime you're feeling like, you know what, I'm a little frazzled. My nervous system is running a little hot. Maybe you're having trouble sleeping or digesting, or you're finding yourself kind of short-tempered or distracted. All the things that make us feel kind of like we're not on our A game. And I don't mean A game like getting everything done. I just mean a sense of presence and, um, yeah, ability to do your life in a way that feels right. So we're going to start. This is kind of how the whole thing started. When I was thinking about this class, I was like, what would it be like to start in downward facing Shavasana? So let's get set up. You need two blocks and your blanket. And the blocks will go face down and they support your shoulders. So it can be helpful to angle them towards each other like this. So you don't want them out here where your shoulders are just being pulled back. Support kind of along the collarbones. And chest goes in the middle. There we go. Right? So it's like this, face down. So you place them, and you'll have to adjust, and that's okay. Your blanket is folded, and this is so that you can breathe through your nose. So it goes there. The blanket supports your forehead, so this is space for your nose. So to come into the downward facing Shavasana, you set up your blocks, and then chest goes in the middle here, forehead to your blanket, and then the arms come alongside your body, palms up. We're going to give this a little bit of time to settle in, but I recognize that some people's shoulders and parts are really not going to like this. And if that's the case for you, then find a way for it to feel better. Maybe you don't want the blocks. Maybe you want to bring your arms out, although it just kind of cuts in. But try this and see how it goes. Okay, downward facing Shavasana. Face down like this can be very soothing because your belly is down and protected. You're also very close to the heartbeat of the earth. Once you feel that you have found a supportive posture that's comfortable, that you can stay in for a little while here, we'll do some deep and full yogic breathing. You've got some good feedback there that the belly expands into the earth. And your back is facing skyward, so you can feel some expansion there. So as you breathe in, follow the breath, nose, chest, belly, really softening into the belly. All right, the belly expands into the earth. Slow exhale. Imagine your spine just settling closer and closer to the earth. Deep, full yogic breaths all the way to the belly. And deep, full surrender on the exhale. Observe the mind. How are you with this being all you're doing right now? That this is enough. There's nothing else to do or nowhere else to go. Just being here, slowly breathing. How does that treat you? No judgment, just observe. You can continue just like that, or let go of the breath entirely and just be here. And I invite you, though, to add a pause. So the full deep breath in, expanding the belly and back. Pause for a couple beats and fully be in that feeling of expansion. What does that feel like to be holding the in-breath? And then a slow exhale, finishing with a pause, fully experiencing the out-breath and the nothingness. About 2 more purposeful breaths like that. Filling, holding, releasing, and holding. And then just be. You can stay like that for the rest of practice. Or slowly begin to roll your head side to side. Heavy head rolling across through the brow on the blanket there. Kind of a slow awakening. We're really paying attention, so you notice if anywhere in your neck says, and then you pause, breathe there, see if you can soften the edges of any tension, pain, feedback. Conversation is at the volume of a whisper. See what that feels like in your body. What does that look like to move as a whisper? And then let your head come to neutral. Now put your mind's eye in your fingers. Imagine your fingers moving. And then do you notice any feeling in your fingers as you imagine them moving? You're working with prana. Prana goes with attention. As you imagine your fingers moving, feel your fingers. And then begin to wiggle your fingers. The mind-body is one thing. When we attune to that one thing, we're in deeper conversation with our whole system. Life is vibrant, flowing. Okay, now slide your hands up alongside the blocks. And pushing into the earth, move yourself back into a quiet child's pose. And of course, if this posture creates any degree of discomfort you're not comfortable with, then choose a different pose, but stay forward facing if possible. So your forehead comes to your mat, or you might need to move the blanket up, or even a block to once again give your head support. And then as you're here, let your body whisper to you what it needs. Where does it need letting go? Where does it need a little bit of an adjustment? Just have a quiet conversation here. When the body settles, we can more easily tune into the heart. So placing your attention in the heart, just like you did in your fingers a moment ago. It's the heart space, whatever that means to you. Some are more literal, you're going to actually think of that organ. Some are more figurative. You're thinking of the inner place of quiet sanctuary. Or it's the place of your feelings of love and compassion. Where in your body do you find these things? So putting your mind there, your attention there, your mind's already there, just breathe. Move into deep listening to your heart. And slide your hands back alongside of you, like chaturanga. Roll your shoulders back. Let's do a few shoulder rolls here. So your head is still relaxed on the ground or on a block. Use some shoulder rolls. So the shoulders come down towards the ears, back. The hands are out alongside of you like you're in chaturanga. So we're just massaging, really, the back of the shoulder blades on the back of the heart. Loosening up Some of those tight muscles that can come around the neck. A lot of us hold our burdens on our shoulders. We shoulder a lot of responsibility. This is a chance to literally and figuratively let those go for a bit. Now the next time the shoulders are moving back, stay there, rooting into your hands. Imagine you're rolling a marble with your nose, so lengthen through the crown as you slowly come up. Take your time. And then grab one of those blocks, place it between your ankles, and sit like you're on a little throne. Of course, if bending the knees this deeply doesn't work, then you might come to cross-legged, or you might sit up higher. A couple blocks is fine. Let's work with the hands a little bit, so bring your thumbs together, gazing at them in front of you. And then the thumbs dive down, backs of the wrists press, and then pour forward from your heart a gentle offering. And then the pinkies come in, backs of the hands press, and open to a butterfly. Watch your hands as you do this as a moving meditation of limbering up the beauty of this articulation, and watch this as if there's nothing else happening in the world. This is all there is, and that's a beautiful thing. Next time your palms are open like a butterfly, gently press your arms out in a T. Nothing is super effortful today, right? It's that you're extending and expanding from a place of inner strength and softness. So both of those qualities are reaching out. Think of it just as a sense of growing rather than pushing. Just from the inside out, make your arms grow longer. Supported by deep breathing. A lot of these movements we've done 100 times before. But what changes when it's the quality of a whisper? And then slowly release your arms down. One of the things with a gentle practice is nice to pause in between. Just notice how you feel. Keep that inner conversation going. Now extend one arm forward, up, back, and around, and watch your hand as you go. So it reaches behind you, and even as it comes down. The tendency here is to do it with the eyes. You're doing this with the eyes, yes, but think of more of your nose following your hand as far as it can. Do this in a way where you're not trying too hard. You're just moving arm through the air, making each movement a little bit easier. And other side. Be sure and follow with your whole face. This is how we're getting also some lubrication through the neck. Easy. Nothing harsh today. Just one more circle on this side. And then rest. Notice how you feel. as some cat-cows, gently articulating the spine. You can kind of kick that block away gently. Okay, so let's start just with the low back. So we're going to separate the spine. Spread your fingers and beautifully, gently, sweetly, kindly press them into your mat. Okay, so there's a sensation of lift under your wrists. If you tend to sink into your wrists or you have wrist pain, just slide your blanket around. Put the heels of your hands on the blanket fold so that more weight is going into the fingers, less in the wrists. Okay, that can be a nice way to support. I'm going to keep that. I'm enjoying that. Okay, so imagine here that the space behind the heart holds steady. Okay, so we're not going to move the thoracic spine. Just focus on the low back, the lumbar spine. And as you inhale, soften the lumbar spine down, the sacrum lifts, the tail lifts, but the chest stays the same. Exhale, draw the belly in and up, and tuck the sacrum under, tuck the tail under, draw the tailbone in. So just the low back, just the pelvis moves. Inhale, arching up, tailbone up, exhale, tuck. Again, keeping the mid back and upper back as still as you can. Inhale, a little squeeze. You're going to get right into those kidneys. And then you exhale, a nice tuck, pulling your belly in and up, support from the inside. So you're doing a lot, but you're doing it gently, paying attention to how your body is responding. That Jessica 1.0, the one in her 20s and 30s when she was really a go-getter in the yoga world, would have hated this. This would have been I'd be like, what is the point? Right? But I think as we get older, we have an opportunity to just tune in more and realize it doesn't take much to have a great impact. Let your pelvis come to neutral there. So neither tucked nor tilted. And move into the middle and upper back. We'll again inhale, heart comes down and forward. It can be challenging to keep your low back still. I'm going to put a block on my sacrum just to have a little bit of feedback. So I know if I tuck and it falls down, I've forgotten. So the sacrum stays. Inhale, bring the thoracic spine down and forward. Upper back moves down. Exhale, curve it up. Give a little tuck of the chin, shoulder blades broaden. Inhale. Upper back curves down. Exhale. You're still drawing the pelvic floor in and up. You're still working the muscles that support the spine. We're really articulating now the upper back. And you might find that one of these places is more flexible than another. Most of us have a place that's pretty limber and one that would rather just kind of be still. Just bring the qualities of gentle fluidity here. Oh, just two more. Nice articulation of the upper back. The spine is where the nervous system emerges and moves all the way out to the skin. When we have a nicely mobile and supportive spine, we have more access to the information of our nervous system. We have better communication of our senses to our brains and back and forth. Important work. We want prana to flow. Okay, coming back through a neutral spine. You can move the block if you join me there. Let's roll up the blanket a little thicker. So nice thick Tootsie Roll. Place it out in front of you. And this is going to support your forearms first in child's pose, then in down dog. So your hands come to the other side of the blanket roll. Widen your knees and take your hips back to your heels. Okay, now broaden the upper back, broaden the upper arms, I should say, away from your ears. Do your best, so just let your head soften toward your mat. Now, if you have some impingement or some challenges to your shoulders, your head might not come all the way to the ground. That's okay. Just do your best to let the head go. So with the forearms supported by the blanket here, and your fingers on the mat, breathe into where you feel a gentle stretch and resistance. You're just breathing into it and then letting it go. Your arms are held straight, which is a different experience than we had in the first child's pose. Give them the gentle experience of straight arms, soft heart. I feel like asking you now, how often do you pause with your body and take time to listen? Versus it's just an instrument for you to get things done, move through your day, accomplish your tasks. And you foster a beautiful communication of loving acceptance as you melt in these postures. Give yourself time with no judgment. Be kind. Let's do 2 more breaths. Anytime your voice wants to do a sigh or a moan, please do not hold back. That's the sound my nervous system wants to make is Okay, so rising up to all fours. Plant your hands just on the other side of the blanket roll. So my wrists are all the way up against the blanket. And then lift into downward facing dog. You'll still get this nice lift of your forearms. Now pushing into your fingers, lift your chest a little bit. Your chest moves back towards your legs here in down dog. Wrap your triceps towards your eyes. So there's a strong intention of taking those outer arms, the triceps, and wrapping them towards each other, towards your head. And let your head go. 3 breaths. And lower your knees back down. You didn't think we'd have a Tootsie Roll without you doing a little calf smash, did ya? It's going to be gentle. You can take your time. We can quietly move into the fascia, but when I'm thinking about this podcast interview that I did with Danielle, it's all about invitation and not submission. So you're asking permission of your body. Can we keep going? Right? Take your time. Even if you know, yeah, I can sit. Okay, but just bear with me here. Let's go slowly. Pay attention as you slowly sit. Are you getting permission from your body? Is your body letting go into it? Does it trust this posture? Take your time. We're not pushing ourselves into submission. We are inviting a sense of letting go, surrender. But there's no need to rush. You might stay leaned forward. You just stay and be wherever your body says, I can be here, and I can let go of a few layers. It can be helpful to close your eyes if you're going to be in conversation with your body like this. Invitation, acceptance or rejection of that invitation, and response. Stay with the feeling. Our mind has a job to go do, but we're asking it now to stay. Stay present to the feelings in your body, cultivating trust. Finding my body asking to lean back a little bit. You might join me there. It's saying, yes, keep going, I like this. See what yours is saying. Plant your hands. Move slowly into downward facing dog. The blanket rolls away. And just notice how this dog feels. How do your legs feel? After a beautiful, gentle squeeze. Okay, lower your knees back down. Keep your toes turned under. Just open up the fascia at the soles of the feet. You slowly sit back and just exactly like you did before, ask permission. Don't move until you have that permission. You can sometimes know how your body is feeling tension-wise by checking your jaw and your tongue and your eyebrows. Sometimes they are a reflection of what's going on, even if we're not hearing it well. So check with your jaw, click your tongue if you're like, whoo, whatever tension I'm letting go of down below is rising up above. So, or horse lips is a really good one. All right, let's do another horse lips here. Okay, touch down, do a little tap, tap, tap of those toes. And then take your blanket roll and make it flatter. So it's not such a cylinder. So I just kind of, from the, typically folded version, fold it once and then once again. So it's a little bit flatter. This might be too much, and if that's the case, then you're gonna back off one roll. Okay, downward facing dog. And then slowly walk forward, coming into Uttanasana. And your blocks are there, bring them along with you to make little skyscrapers here for your hands. But this is going to be a nice deep calf stretch. So you place the balls of the feet on the blanket roll, heels on your mat. Relax your toes. Okay, so again, you set it up and then say, how are we doing? It's a nice lengthening to the Achilles. And pull the heart forward. This might be plenty. You can even soften the knees a little bit if desired. can move into a deep forward fold. You slowly change the blocks to lower. Even if you're very flexible, can you go right into things? Moving with this kind of slow awareness builds trust. It builds awareness, not just of how you're doing, but makes us more sensitive to those around us. So over time, you're just allowing your body to open. There's a back line of the legs, big stretch. Make sure and let the head go. If you have a ponytail, or you can imagine having a ponytail, pull your ponytail towards the ground, gently. Tuck your chin into your neck. Soften the knees a little extra. Put your body on your legs. So make some contact now between your belly, your ribs, and your thighs. You might need to bend your knees quite a bit. That's okay. Put your body on your legs. And then if you can, clasp your elbows. But all of these are moving things forward. Your body might be very content back with hands on blocks, and you're feeling some letting go still happening. Stay there. These are all invitations that you and your body, you as your body, accept or reject. So the heels are anchored, knees are soft, body on your legs, elbows clasped if you care to, sweetly drawing towards the ground. Releasing your fingertips to your mat. Step back off of the roll. Inhale to lengthen your spine. And exhale, bow. This time with straighter legs if you can. It's a nice new Uttanasana. Hands to your hips, circle your shoulders back. Take 2 deep breaths to come up slowly, lengthening through your crown. Right, feeling all the muscles come online that do as you rise up. All the way to stand. And standing in Tadasana, notice how you feel. Back line of your body. And you sense a connection from the back of the heels, the back of the sacrum, and the back of your skull. Let's give our front body a nice sense of opening so we're not imbalanced. And walk towards the front of your mat. Let's move the blanket to the side. Inhaling, arms gently come out and up. Exhaling, palms together at your heart. Soften your knees. Pause here. Let's stabilize a little bit, so shift onto your left foot and kick your right foot forward. Okay, squeeze the knees together. Now as you're here, kind of integrating, you can always put a toe down and pick it back up. We're just floating the front heel and zipping in for support. And you notice the effort coming in around the hip, underneath the sitting bone, the standing foot, very active. Now step that foot back into Warrior One. So the heel is down, hips rolling forward. Gently reach your arms up. Now turn your right palm up. So right leg is back, right palm is up. Clasp that wrist. Lift up and out of your hips. Okay, so back line of your back leg is rooting into the ground. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Moving gently. Be sensible. Be sensible. Be sensational. Lift up through your wrist and now gently, sweetly, kindly pull yourself into a bit of a crescent here. Okay, so we're opening up the side body, maybe a front in the psoas a little bit. Gentle. Okay, inhale, reach both arms up. Cosmic head rest. Lift your skull, head goes back. Really put the weight of your head back into your hands, moving into a back bend here. Draw your navel towards your spine so you feel safe here. Check your face. Can your face be a soft reflection of your inner experience? If you're wincing or if this feels hard, back off. Do it sweetly just at the edge. You're doing something beautiful that you might not be able to see. I don't know about you, but I'm even feeling some heat rising. So just notice what happens in your system. A little alchemy happening. On your inhale, reach up. Palms together at your heart. Now let's gently twist. So pull your legs together. So use some muscular energy to integrate towards your center. Thumbs pressing your sternum. Turned to the left. The turn comes from the inside. There's no pulling and yanking here. Just a gentle twist. Looking over your shoulder with your eyes bright or eyes closed, whatever your system would like. Inhale to unwind and step forward to Tadasana. Notice how you feel. I see Christine has a hand raised. Was that on purpose? If you want to, no, it's okay. Okay. Palms together. Bend your knees deeply. Shift onto your right foot, and with sensitivity, feel those muscles come online, giving your bones an embrace, and kick your left foot forward, squeezing your knees together. Right, find a moment of balanced harmony here, even if it doesn't look like it. See if you can be that more on the inside. It's okay to put a toe down. Cultivating that solidity of the earth into our stability in our bones and muscles, working together to balance. All right, step it back to Warrior One. Rooting into the back heel and tone the left buttocks for that nice same support. And then arms reach up. Everything with ease. Everything with invitation. Bend the front knee more, or just keep reaching a little bit. Let it be delightful. Okay, now turn your left palm up. Clasp that wrist. And enhance, if you want, by lifting up. Right? If it would feel like a brightening to you, go for it. Lift, lift, lift. And then as you exhale, gently curve to the side. Over to the right. Notice where you feel the stretch. Back off as needed. And just breathe into the sensation, letting it go. On your next inhale, reach up. Palms together, thumbs pressing your sternum. Twist. So give your spine a hug. Pull all those torso muscles towards your spine, and then simply turn on your axis. Decide where to look and tune into the experience. Inhale to unwind, cosmic head rest. Other hand on top. Lift your skull. Back you go. Really try to let your head go into your hands. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, palms to your heart. And step forward, Tadasana. Notice how you feel. Okay, let's connect deep in the earth and up above us. Our whole electromagnetic field being in harmony and support. So standing there in Tadasana, picture a point about 8 feet below you in the earth. This is how far your energy descends into the earth. There's communication happening through your feet, through your arches, all the way to that point there beneath you, about 8 feet. Now imagine or visualize for yourself a point about 8 feet above you. Look how big you are. Right? Connect your crown up to that point. And then being held in beautiful tension between those 2 points, shift onto your left foot and let's build tree pose. Right? Place your foot where your body says is good today. Yeah, I'm backing off. I'm going to be very happy and content with my foot just at my calf. So you do you. And then reconnect to that earth point. Reconnect to the sky point. And then fill it up. You've opened up your channels. You've been kind and gentle to your body. How might it radiate out into your whole sphere here? Release down. Shifting on to the right. First, find the point below, find the point above. So it's not just you, this little stick figure stuck on top of the ground. You're part of the whole ecosystem. And you just balance within that. I say just balance. I know balance isn't always easy. But if we root into that point and rise up into the upper point, we have this chance to really fill up. Branches come out, and you don't end at your skin. Your sensitivity goes all the way out to those points, all around you. come into, do we need a little something for the hips? I think we do. We'll do that on our back. Okay, come to your back, please, and bring a block. In fact, bring your strap as well. Oh, you know what? All this sensitivity work, I don't want to just lie flat on my back. I don't know about you. My body's saying, oh, well, if you're going to be kind, then let's pad. Totally up to you. But my body said, ooh, why are we being harsh now? I'm not going to be harsh. So I'm putting the blanket out to lie down. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's much better. Okay, so we made a big change. Body's facing up, back is to the earth. Let's let our system catch up with us. Just breathe. Place your right ankle across the left thigh and then open the knee away. So just gently. That right foot, the one that's crossed over the left thigh, is very flexed. So it's supporting your knee. Just pause here with this external rotation of your leg. If you're getting a gentle or decent hip stretch, just stay. That is completely enough. If you want just a little bit more, then you can slide a block under your left foot. Oh, let's do it. Let's not skip a step today. We have time. So you can put a block there under your left foot, and then once again the right ankle comes across. And then let your bones settle into this position. We don't have to go from 0 to 60. We can go 0, 1, 2, 3. Stay there if you like, or bring your left leg towards you. You can hold behind your thigh, or if you have permission from your body, you can hold over your shin. But notice if as you go get it, then your chin lifts up, now you're arched away from the floor. That's okay to get there. Once you have your leg, then draw that chin back to neutral and lengthen your spine back out. Let's not go chasing big sensation here. Let the shape unfold from the inside. So there might be a little impingement, you might even feel a little blockage at the hip crease. See if you can soften there. And check your face. Head is heavy on the earth. Back body soft on your blanket. Belly full with your breath. If your body's asking for a little bit more experience, then you start to bend the elbows perhaps, or even just take your legs a little to the left. Just quietly until you feel a little more stretch come in, then pause and breathe. You can even enhance things a little bit gently by tipping your pubic bone down towards the mat. Here we are in first and second chakra, and there's a second and fifth chakra connection, so sound is a beautiful way to help release any held emotion or energy or stories. So we go, you want to join me? back to center. And if that side feels complete, then release both feet to the mat. Pause and just notice the difference. Okay, left ankle across your right thigh. Just put your bones there and let everything settle. Each posture an invitation. The body responds, it RSVPs, yes, no, or maybe. Please honor that. Any part of today has been frustrating because it's so slow and so still. Your mind is asking for more things. I hope you keep saying, I know that is what you would love, but we're doing this. Let that pushing energy go and come into this quiet. It's like a different muscle. All right, let's take a block and slide it under the right foot if you're moving along. How are you whispering to your body now? Stay or hold behind your thigh. Left foot stays flexed. Stay, or if your body would prefer just a little bit of a deeper experience by holding your shin. But once again, release your chin back down if you had to arch to get it. And then let your body slowly accept the pose in its own sweet timing. The mind works well if we have a sacred word or mantra to give it something to do. The one that just came to my mind right now is love. That's what we're doing right now. We are loving ourselves deeply. We're loving our nervous system. We're loving our mind body. We're loving our energy, our experience, our life, our deepest selves, because we're listening. We're being present. We're witnessing. You're having compassion with your body when you meet a limitation. Perhaps if your mind wanders, you might just give it the word love. Rest in love. Do you have a sigh that would like to emerge? Would you like to move your legs a little to the right to feel a little more stretch? Or are you feeling content where you are? Doesn't this practice feel like the radical antithesis to the world out there? This is the anti-scrolling practice. There's no quick dopamine hits, just long, luscious ease. All right, come back to neutral. 2 feet to the floor. And just notice, witness love. I hope you're feeling all tingly. I'm feeling all tingly. Prana movement. Let's do a little supported bridge, if you care to. Right? Always optional. If you're with me, just sweep those hips up and move the blanket to the side so it's steady. But find that spot of full support where your body goes, oh, thank you. And snuggle those shoulder blades underneath you a little bit. Let the arms come out in a relaxed fashion. And just be held here in a gentle inversion. Giving the heart a break from all that pumping it does to get things up from your legs. Blood. Okay, you might like to stay like this or take your legs to the air, whatever feels kind. Nourish and cleanse the brain as cerebral spinal fluid flows down and around, taking away proteins that can build up. You need a little brain bath here. Bending your knees, bring your feet back to the floor. Pause as you reconnect with the earth. Lift your hips, remove your block. Hips come back down. Soft landing, that's nice. Okay, use our strap. Get your strap and take it over the arch of your right foot. Leg is extended up. Again, gentle and kind, supported. You're in Supta Padangusthasana. So you're holding the strap, leg is straight up. It's even okay if it's away from you a little bit, but go ahead and straighten your knee. You can use your other hand to help push it straight. Flex the foot, and now turn the foot in. So the big toe side of the foot rolls towards you, and turn it out, pulling the pinky toe side back. Turn the foot in, turn the foot out. And the foot back to neutral. Slowly open the leg to the side as your opposite knee opens as well. Broaden through the inner thighs. You can use your left hand there to traction that thigh away, kind of move and support that left leg as your right leg opens and stretches. Breathe and be kind. Witness with love. Let your body little quiet adjustments for this. On your exhale, slowly bring both legs to neutral. Release the strap. Cross the right knee over the left. Hips move a little to the right as you twist, so knees go to the left. Supine twist. Settle comfortably. a whisper of a twist. Slowly return to your back, 2 feet on the mat, and let that whole side refill with fresh blood. A gentle cleansing. Okay, other side. So strap over the left foot. Up it goes. First, push your knee straight and then turn the foot in. Sickle it in, then turn the foot out, pinky draws back, and turn the foot in, turn the foot out, to neutral, and then open to the side as your right knee opens as well. Use that right hand on that thigh for some stability. You might even like to do a little bit of massage there, some lymph nodes that might like a little bit of love. And find a place where your body feels safe to surrender. Come back to love. Come back to love. Talk with a whisper. Check your jaw, your teeth, force lips as needed. Slowly bring the legs to neutral. Release the strap. Cross left over right. Hips to the left. Knees to the right. Soften into a twist. Support as needed with blocks. So if your knees, if you don't want to come all the way to the side, if you want to do a whisper version, you slide a block under there. Just melt into the earth here. And slowly return to neutral. A little happy baby. You might choose knees to chest or all the way to happy baby. Finish gently. Feet come back to the ground. Pushing into your feet, lift your hips. So we're going to kind of restabilize. Drag your heels towards you and tone your buttocks as you lift your hips up. So tone the back line of the body. You're giving it an embrace. Gently pull the heels towards the head. Lift your hips. And then slowly roll down. Stretch your legs out for Shavasana. And in this version, you might like to have your hands on your belly. You might even like to slide the blanket out from under you and put it on the top of your body, just like in downward facing Shavasana, so that you have some weight there. Totally up to you. Let's rest in a brief Shavasana. Here, the assimilation happens without any effort. You just rest lovingly in the residue of your practice. You did good work. Take 3 full yogic breaths. Mindfully drawing in and sweetly letting go. 2 more. Slowly bend your knees. Roll to your side. Only answering the call when you feel ready. Roll back to a seated posture. Rest your hands on your heart. How might this practice feed you today? What has your intuition told you, or a wisdom that emerged throughout this practice for you? Place it on your breath. Create an affirmation or a mantra. If it came from you, it is your medicine. Let's finish in the sound of Om, sealing our practice in sacred sound. Breathe in. Namaste.